This is a very weird type of video, but I just want you to listen, okay? So assuming you're closing your eyes and just listening to my voice, I have something to rant. So this is a 4 a.m. rant. I don't have lights, so I can't speak, blah blah blah. So just listen, okay? This is just me ranting. Anyways, as weird as this video is, no, your TV, your phone, your tablet does not have a problem. I'm doing this video in darkness. Anywho, what I wanted to say is I'm just sleeping here and I realized, maybe like most people, I'm gonna speak for myself and say I realized I do not have enough education to like be hired, and excuse me, sorry, I do not have enough skills to get a job. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like if I'd advise anything of my younger self, not really. Actually, I wouldn't advise my younger self anything because sorry, I'm doing this video without editing, so I'm not gonna curse. So what I'd advise my younger self, okay, she wouldn't listen, so I wouldn't advise my younger self. But what I would advise somebody who's like younger than me is get the right education. Like, of course, so many people are tamaking people with degrees, with masters and all that, but get that certificate, diploma, degree, masters, whatever, that can really employ you in our current market. Just don't go and just do anything just for the sake of doing. Do something that is really marketable. It might not be something you like, but just do something that's marketable. Because I'm just laying here and I'm like, okay, if somebody offered me a job today, what job would they offer me, and what do I have to offer? What skills do I have to offer to them for them to give me a job? And you know what? The truth is, none. It's not like I'm not skilled, but I know, like, especially the big jobs, like, they need a certain level of education. They need certain skills that I do not possess. And trust you me, I am not young. So, and I know, like, it's never too late to, like, go to school and do something. It's not too late. But I also feel like my brain is too fried to even study. But if you're listening to this and you're like very young, after your high school, focus on something that's skillful, something that's gonna put you up in the job market if you want a job, or if you just learn skills that are gonna, when your mind is fresh from school, do not be like, oh, I'm gonna live life, study later. No. When your mind is still like in the study mode, get yourself a good like a good set of skills. You can learn everything online nowadays. And I know I am speaking like this and I feel like a fossil, like I'm too young for a fossil, but I feel old. I am old, but not older. And I got nothing to offer myself in terms of skills, in terms of education. And I know people say, like, the street education is better than the book education, and I was a supporter of that until I realized, wait, if I at my younger age decided to get a different type, maybe I went and maybe did catering, or I went and did programming, IT, coding, all that, I feel like it would have put me more in a nice kind of environment skill wise. And I wouldn't, because the only skill I have, and I can proudly say I have, you're gonna laugh at me and you're gonna be amazed, but it's like, it's only babysitting. Like, I'm so good with babies. Why? Because that's all I have done in my life. So, and that's not something I would love, like, my younger sisters, my younger cousins, my younger friends, like, to do. No. I want them to, like, do something that's gonna put them out there in the world. Like, it's gonna be very marketable for them. And oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm saying this from a point of regret, not really, but I'm saying this from a point of, oh my gosh, like, what can I do to change my situation? What can I do to put myself out there? Like, I have nothing, okay? And trust you me, I will always use myself as an example to my kids and be like, you know what? Don't be like your mama. I know I'll make it, like, I'll make it big. And I'm not gonna get those kids before I make it big. No, no, no. I want them to be like, okay, mama, but you made it. Yes, I made it, but I had to struggle so much to be able to, you know. But if there's a shortcut, which is like getting you skills that you might actually use, then that's a shortcut, right? But you don't have to go through the hard way, because the hard way comes with a lot of regret, a lot of pain, a lot of stress, a lot of depression, anxiety, all that nasty stuff. So if I'm gonna get kids, yeah, I'm gonna let them. And for my younger sisters, I'm gonna advise them to use the shortcut, which is getting themselves a pack of skills that's very, very marketable and is gonna put them in the highest point of the you know, like, let's call it a food chain, but of jobs. You get, I don't even know what it's called. So yeah, that's just my 4 a.m. rant. I'm gonna try and sleep now, because I mean, my lack of sleep is from a point of what can I do, what can I offer myself, offer others, in order for me to change my situation. And the answer up to this point, me making this video, is nothing. Like, I don't have hobbies, I do not have, you know, like, marketable hobbies. Not just hobbies, no, 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 no. You can have hobbies, but those hobbies, who are they helping? Like, I don't have like hobbies that can be, you know, that I can change into money, because sometimes, like, have hobbies that you cannot change into money. And remembering that I was once talented and my dreams were killed. And I know I say that a lot, which is true, because that's what, you know, words can really pierce and they can kill a lot of dreams. I'm like, I'll never allow anyone, not my sisters, not my kids, when I get them, I'll never kill their dreams. And I will never ever let anyone speak down on their dreams. Oh, they want to do football, my kids are gonna do it. They want to run, they want to dance, oh, they're gonna do it. I do not care what people will say, but I'm never gonna kill their dreams. But one thing there is I'm gonna make sure they get the best skill set that's gonna put them on top of everyone in their generation. Like, jamani, mimi Morini ninateseka, but the suffering is ending with me. Okay, it ends with me. It ends with me. My kids, my siblings are not gonna go through the same path I am cutting the cord. Anyways, if you listen to this video, I think we should be friends, because how did you listen to a video of someone in the dark? Anyway, subscribe.